Good morning. It's Lisa with Soulshine, and it's morning tea with me, and I have my tea in my at-home mug. Today I did raining cherries. It's kind of like cherries. It's the last of a little bit of tea that I have left, and I'm trying to get through all of my low packs so that I can go and restock on some new flavors. So raining cherries it is today, and I made a juice. It's got lots of beets. Makes me want to go. Sorry, that was bad. Carrots, celery, parsley, and lots of ginger because I like it spicy. So I'm waiting to drink that until afterwards because I'll have big red teeth and likely Joker style smile marks. But I wanted to jump on real quick and tell you about an aha moment that I have. If you haven't followed me with Morning Tea with me ever before, you might not know that this ground is a place for me to dump my ahas. And if you can learn along with me, that's great. But I'm just keeping it, I always store it onto YouTube because I'm likely to forget these things and I want to remember so that I record them here, post them there, and I can remind myself later when I really need it. So I do this crazy little thing when I walk the dog. He always ends up having to go to the bathroom. The minute that I sit down and really start to focus, put my brain into business gear where I need to really focus on serious things, and not crazy serious, but just getting stuff done type serious. And he always just needs to go the minute that I start that process. And it's always because I want to focus and get things done. So I thought instead of focusing on the frustration towards Charlie of me taking me outside, let's just enjoy this break and be outside and just be exhale. So I exhale, I'm walking around, I'm looking at my neighbors' houses, and I'm like, I should pray a blessing over my neighbors because they say love your neighbors as yourself. So I pray a little blessing and I think about their kids. I pray that they're healthy. I pray that they're protected. And I always walk past this one section of my grass. I'm on the prayer team at church, and I'd like to just exercise my prayers and just see what happens. So I have this giant gnarly weed that was it looked like something that was going to have a face come out of it and eat ankles as they walk by. It was just a really, really ugly, nasty weed. And so I started to just proclaim healthy grass around it, weed to be dead to the roots. And it took a couple weeks, but eventually it turned blacker than black, black like this, and it's dead. And I don't want to dig it up because it's a testimony to me to remind myself the power of your words and watch what you say. So I thought to myself, and here comes the aha. I know it was a long process to get to this aha nugget. If I speak powerful prayers towards something I don't even love, I don't love my grass. I don't oh, green grass, I love you. If my words can do powerful things on that weed, what kind of a thing can my words do on something that I do love, like my children? So I know in the past, before I've gotten wiser, I laugh because I'm still getting wiser. I've said things like, well, if you lie, that makes you a liar, to my son. That was not smart words. I've said many not smart words to my kids, and I'm trying to be better. And so I thought, well, if I can say words to kill that weed, I can say words to grow up good things in my children. So I tried it. So when I feel like there's a moment where Cole is very receptive, I test things out on my kids all the time. I know this is crazy. Just roll with me. This is more for me than you. But if you learn along the way, remember, like I said, that's great. I'll say things like, I'm so proud of you. And he's like, I can see his ear kind of perk up and his stature changes a little bit, he's receptive. And I'm like, now I got to speak something of pride. What makes a person proud of their children? You always find a way to attract really good people. You never have a trouble finding good friends. This is all stuff I said this morning. You are kind, you are wise, you are funny, and I could just see him kind of glowing. And how often do we need to hear things like that from people and we just never hear it? So I thought, I'm going to be the one to speak in it. So I'm raising up good things in my kids. And I don't know where that's going to grow into, but I thought if I can kill a weed, deader than dead, black in my yard, I'm going to grow good things in my kids. So I'm utilizing the power of my words and prayer. So I hope that that makes sense to you and encourages you to speak really, really good things to the things that you love, whether that's your dog, whether that's your charity, whether that's your husband, even when they're not acting like the representation of love that you think. Just see past it and speak with love to them anyway, because that's the things that grows big things in them. So I'm just going to drop that in your lap today, process it, chew it up, maybe practice it yourself. Like if you love somebody, say some really nice things to them today. Like, I really appreciate Tim for the way that you support my family, our family, that you work really hard, that you always support my business, that you're always there to listen and give good advice. Like, I just need to say things like that more often and get it out of my brain and stop looking at things that aren't in the light that I like, just because I think I deserve it, right? Anyway, I'm just dropping that with you and seeing what happens with it. It's been working for me. I hope that it inspires you to speak some life, some love words, some life words onto the people that you love as well. So if you join me tomorrow for morning tea with me, you never know what's going to come out. It's always some new aha that just pops into my heart and my brain, and I just want to spill it over to you too, so that you can live and learn with me. So I'm going to jump off here and do a little bit of soul shine stuff. I hope you know that whatever you're doing today, I'm sending you so much love, and I hope you have a most marvelous day. Love you much. Mwah, mwah, mwah.